Hey everybody, how you doing? Uncle Vinny here. You know what's coming up? That's right, Health Chat. Grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Nick Circolo. I'm so excited to be here as always. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about feet. I know, that's a smelly, ugly subject. Well, actually we're going to be talking about how to get rid of plantar fasciitis or foot pain. Now, all foot pain is not plantar fasciitis, but plantar fasciitis is implicated in a lot of foot pain. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you a little quick anatomy, but I'm also going to give you a few exercises to help alleviate some of that pain in your foot. The first thing is, let's think about this. We have 26 bones in our foot. 26. 30 in the lower extremity total, each leg. So we have 60, but 26 of them are in the foot alone. So if that foot is not moving the way it's supposed to move, it locks up and the plantar surface has to take up a lot of that stress, and which will give us a lot of foot pain. Now, some of you have plantar fasciitis. When you get out of bed, you step down, it's like, oh, there's so much pain, I don't know what to do. That's your plantar fasciitis. But others just have foot pain and they can't figure out what's going on. But the plantar surface is what is implicated in a lot of that. Now, let me tell you something. Think about the shoes that you wear. I see a lot of patients that come in with low back pain, and I look at their shoes, and their shoes are terrible. They're using the same shoes to run in, to walk in, to mow the lawn in, all kinds of stuff. I guess that's a cross trainer. These shoes that they're wearing are breaking down. If you're a runner, you know that your shoes only last for a certain period of time, and then you have to buy a new pair. Well, those of us who don't run, I'm not a big runner. I find it to be like if nobody's chasing me, I'm not running. But I do know that my shoes are very important to be top notch. They need to stabilize my foot, and if they're breaking down, I will have foot pain. Not only will you have foot pain, but if your feet are off, you're going to have pain in areas of your body that are weak. So if you have a bad ankle, it's going to affect your ankle. If you have a bad knee, it's going to affect your knee. If you have a bad hip, it's going to affect your hip. And most of the time, people have low back pain, and that's what's going to be affected. So today, we're going to be talking about some exercises to help relieve some of that foot pain. They're very easy to do. They shouldn't take a whole lot of time to do. But if you do them daily, you will see a huge difference. Also, if your feet are bad, you need to think about getting an orthotic. So you need to find a place where they can actually scan your feet to see, is your foot supporting you? Is your foot breaking down? I personally wear an orthotic in my shoes, and I have a machine in my office that scans. The company that I use is called Foot Levelers. So if you Google Foot Levelers, find somebody in your area that has the machine, call them up, say, hey, listen, I want my feet scanned. And I guarantee once you get your feet scanned and see how bad they actually are, you might want to get a pair of them as well. So let's get started, and I'll show you some of those exercises. Achilles stretch. So what you want to do is you want to step up on a step. You're going to stand on the balls of your feet. You're going to take your affected foot, slide it back onto the edge till you're up on your toes. Put most of your weight on your affected foot and just stretch that out there. Just keep stretching it. If it's uncomfortable, come back a little bit. There should be a little bit of pain, but not too much pain. Back on your balls of your feet and drop down again, stretching that out. Now be very careful to have some balance by holding onto something and giving you some support. Gastroc stretch. I have to say this is one of my favorite stretches. You're going to use a step onto the step, get yourself balanced, and you want to step back on the balls of your feet, and you want to come down until you feel a stretch in your calf. Keep stretching it as far as you can. If there's pain, back off a little bit, but as far as you can go. Keep stretching that out, stretching that out. Now, some of you will feel this in the back of your thigh and also in your low back. If you feel too much low back pressure, just bring it back up and relax. Valise, or the leaning forward stretch. Now you can do this on a step, and you want to lean forward slightly. Make sure you're supporting yourself when you're doing this. Don't lift your feet up. You just want your feet to be stretched far as you possibly can and coming back to a neutral position. You can do this on the floor as well, where you're just leaning forward. Now remember, don't lift your feet off the floor. Just lean forward and you'll feel that stretch. And relax. plantar fascia stretch. What you're going to do is you're going to cross your affected leg over your other leg. You're going to pull your big toe back and you're going to push and stretch that area. If there's tension in there, you're going to feel it. You'll feel those little spots, those little trigger points right in that area, and relaxing it. Pulling back the big toe again and stretching out that muscle. This next exercise is my favorite for plantar fasciitis pain. It is something you can buy just about anywhere. I'll leave a description down below. This is a great Christmas gift for somebody who has foot pain. So in this box, we have our greatest tool, a golf ball. That's right, a golf ball. What you're going to do is you're going to place the golf ball on the floor, put a little pressure on there at your toes, kind of curl them around there, back it all the way up, and back and forth. And you're going to rub this all the way to your heel, all the way to your toes, doing it in circular motion, back and forth. If there's too much tension and too much pain in there, just back off a little bit. Now this exercise, I recommend you doing it at least for 1 minute on each foot. And I would do this twice a day. Everybody, I hope you do these exercises. Even if you do not have foot pain, these exercises will make your feet feel wonderful. And if your feet feel wonderful, you're going to feel wonderful. I guarantee that. These exercises are easy to do. Now remember, you're going to do them 10 times for 10 seconds. And the last one you're only going to do for a minute to start with. You can extend that a little bit later, but only start with a minute. And then try these at least once a day. If you can do them twice a day, that's awesome. But at least once a day, and I guarantee you're going to feel so much better. Well, guys, it's been awesome hanging out with you. Have a great week. We love you, and God bless.